Hello, this is a playthrough I did of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, specifically the Spyro stage, and I'm playing on single player mode as you can tell by the outline of Pinky right there. And outline of Pinky too, I forgot that he appears already on this freaking first maze. And there's all the ghosts there, just floating around like that. Anyway, I wanted to reserve this video specifically to talk about what I enjoy about this game, what I don't enjoy about this game, and a little bit about the core mechanic of having to play through each stage multiple different times in order to improve. Like, for example, I find this game enjoyable, but this game has mixed reviews on Steam. So what's up with that? Basically, I think that boils down to this game has a lot of features that are not implemented correctly, a lot of missing features, a lot of problems such as it doesn't have all the tracks, there are some music tracks that were added on the Switch version that this one is missing. The maze customizations are also missing. Honestly, compared to the Switch version just has so many more quality of life features that this version does not have. And I feel like this game deserves better. It has some glitches here and there, mostly to do with the menus. Lack of taking the game out into window modes, so you have to play it full screen. It's just little annoyances like that. But even with all that, even without a patch to fix any of that, even with the mixed reviews, I still enjoy this game. And I realized that I enjoyed this game after taking such a long break from playing again and then deciding to just play it for fun again. And when I did, I wasn't even going for a high score, but I saw this stage, I played it a little bit, I was like, you know what, I think I can get a better score than this. And you know what, I did. And that's the recording you're seeing right now. This level right here, level 12, is the first level where I actually have to eat all the pellets. Some levels have different requirements for the power pellet to spawn or the fruit. And this one is the first one you have to eat all of them. I remember doing a little bit of trial and error, like, do I have to eat all the pellets over here? Do I not have to? And that's really important. That life over there is also like really specific. You can miss out on it if you end up clearing the level too fast and the life spawns and then it just disappears like that. So you have to pay attention to so many things, have to pay attention to the score to see if it's gonna go through a multiple of 1 million, to see if that life is gonna spawn or not. And if you go through that, like you get really close to 1 million, but you're only gonna get over it after you eat the fruit, the life will still spawn in the level. So that's something you need to be really careful of. You look over there and see like, oh, I didn't pass 1 million yet. But the life will still spawn, and that can screw things up so much. And then it's a lot of things like this. You need to get all the lives for maximum score. You need to make sure you're not wasting any time. You need to find out around like where to use bombs, where to not use bombs. Like, do I take shortcuts? Do I all the balance in this level or not? Like, do I risk taking an alternate path? It's so many variables, and it's a game about increasingly improving your execution. So you're trying things out, see if they work, see if they don't work, see if you're gonna end up saving time, you're gonna get a higher score, if it's worth it to get more score on lower levels, or if it's worth it to go to a higher level because you can get better scores over there. Usually higher levels are worth more points simply because they have more power pellets, but that's not always the case. And it's always this balancing skill, and I find that it's weirdly similar to speedrunning. Now I know you might be thinking, this is not speedrunning. In a way it isn't, because you have a set amount of time that you need to clear the level, and you can't get any faster, you can't get any slower, you're gonna have to clear the level when the timer runs out. Over there I just made a grave mistake. I did not end up eating all the pellets over there, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to bump into the ghost. I ended up just risking it, and Blinky got me. It's just how it is. But like, I think one of the reasons I compare this game to speedrunning is simply because it has a lot of the mechanics that you think about perfecting a speedrunning run. You know, you have to think about the rounds, you have to think about when you're gonna do the strategies and everything. It's just, I think that's overall what makes this game so fun for me. And here you have a score of 4.4 million, you add the lives, you add the bombs, and you get a beautiful S rank. It's somewhat cathartic to hear the fireworks, I must admit. I really liked it. And look at the cute ghosts. Pew, 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 pew. They're just walking around the graph. This is what they do. The stage is over. What are they gonna do? They're gonna haunt Pac-Man? I guess they kind of are. And if you want to take a look at the score and into what I said earlier about the later levels just being more meaningful to score, here it is. And if you want to take a look at my accomplishments, thanks for watching, by the way.